Hello, 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 hello. We are speaking about a topic called Is Your Vision Big Enough? Come and say hello. I want to see you. I want to see your gorgeous smile. Say hello in the comments and tell me where you are checking in from. Hello, everyone. My name is Fatima Omar Kamisa. I am the CEO of Platinum Publishing and the creative founder of Million Stars Academy, where we empower and equip women with all the templates, the guides, the mindset training to create audacious coaching businesses. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Our topic today is your vision big enough? And I want to see you. I want to see you come and say hello to me. How are you? What is going on today? I see Janine's in the house and Anissa. Hello, hello, hello. If you give StreamYard permission, I can pop you up on my screen and see your gorgeous face and your comments. So let's talk about this. Is your vision big enough? And why did I pick this topic? Because I'll tell you, there are so many women I speak to, and there's this conversation that happens, and it's the conversation of, well, I did it last time, and I don't know if I can do it again, right? I did it last time. I don't know if I can do it again. Hello, Shiam. Hello, hello, hello. Come say hello to me so I can say hello directly to you and pop your name up on my screen here. And I speak to these women and they start talking about, I can't do it again, right? Whether you are leaving your corporate job and you are now having a side hustle and you want your side hustle to be your main hustle, or you have that success and now it's like, how do I replicate? How do I do that again? Hello, Fariha. Hello, hello, Purple Hearts. I love that. So I want you to tell me if you've had that feeling where you think I can't duplicate and I can't replicate, and was it a one-hit wonder, right? Am I a one-hit wonder? I did something one time. I've had success in other areas of my life. Can I actually do this? And then you look and you scroll on social media and you're lying in bed at night and you're secretly wondering, like you actually believe that it is possible. Other people are doing it. They're not lying, but it might not be possible for you, right? You're thinking, I see other people doing it, right? I see it and I believe that it is possible. But is it really possible for me? Can I do it? Do I have the capabilities? Do I know how to put all the pieces together? Do I know how to execute? Do I know how to create the right mindset? Do I have that recipe, the formula? Or is it something that is elusive, right? You following me here? Let me know if you're following me and I can be part of this conversation with you, because I want to make sure that you and I are on the same page together. And so what would it look like for you? Because let's backtrack a little bit, right? Every time you are thinking that, every time you're thinking, can I do it again? Every time you're thinking, can I replicate? Can I duplicate? I did it once in an area of my life. Can I have that success? What do you think is the problem with that thinking? And let's see if we can have this conversation. Okay, I'll wait for the comments to come through. What do you think is the problem with that conversation where I'm saying, I did it one time. We did this amazing thing. We did an online retreat. We did so much. We had so much success, and we're not able to duplicate or replicate. I have this amazing job and it pays me this much money, and I'm unable to do that in my business. What is the problem with that thinking? And let's see what you're going to say, because I know it takes a minute for StreamYard to come through with the comments. And what I did together is I actually put together 5 tips on why we fail, because one of them is that our vision is not big enough. Our vision is not big enough. And I'm going to go through the 5 tips for you right now with you. Okay. And when you think about that, and I'm going to tell you what the problem with that thinking is. The problem with that thinking, it is a record of the past. It is something that you want to bring forth from your history, and you actually think that you can duplicate every single aspect of what happened in the past. And the past is gone now. There is no way you can replicate or duplicate every single aspect of the scenario that happened. And the universe doesn't know how to replicate it for you either, because you are the common denominator and you changed, you evolved, and you grew and you expanded, or you didn't, or you shrunk, or you got smaller, but you are no longer that human being in that experience of what already happened. Is this making sense? Right? And so now you are a different human being having a very different experience right now today. And so in order for you to create a new vision, it's got to be bigger or smaller or different, or some change has to happen for you to be able to get. And most of the time, and I challenge you to really think about it, I think 99% of the time, it's because your vision is not big enough. Your vision is not big enough because you're hoping and praying and crossing your fingers and saying, I want that thing that I used to have at some point. And guess what? It can never be that way ever again, because all of the components of that scenario have changed, including you. And you are the biggest part of that equation, right? You are the biggest part. Habiba is showing up here. Hello, Habiba. So great to see you here, gorgeous. Okay, so the number one reason why you stay stuck, struggling, invisible, alone, isolated, you have that imposter syndrome, you're secretly scrolling up and down social media, looking at other people's success and going, well, it's possible for them. And I know they've done it and I've seen it and I've been part of it, but it's not possible for me, right? It's that thinking. And then the second part is connected to your vision. You're hoping and praying and crossing your fingers and saying, I want that same thing I had before, but you've changed. The scenario's changed. The year has changed. The people have changed. The ingredients have changed. All of that has changed. So you got to create something brand new. Okay, so what would that be like for you? Give me an example of something that you can create, which is completely brand new. Hello, Alia, so great to see you. Something brand new, something that is unrecognizable, something that you've never had before, right? What would that be? That you could create something extraordinary, something which will create legacy, and something that scares you. It's a little bit scary to create big things because there's a piece of you that's saying, is it possible for me? There's a piece of you that's saying, is it really possible? Hello, Najmanisa. Welcome to this conversation. Right? So to really look and say, am I secretly scrolling up and down on social media and wondering, will it ever happen to me? And then put that and connect it to your vision and say, is my vision too small? Does it fit my legacy? Am I letting fear drive my vision? Because if I put something too big on that paper, am I just going to fail again? Right? Am I just going to fail again? Right? And so if that's part of you, really look and see what's happening inside of my body. What's that feeling that's coming up? Am I saying these things but not admitting them? Are these the thoughts that are running around in my head and my heart, but I'm not saying them? Because the moment you say it, the moment you identify and distinguish what's happening, you shine the light on something. Guess what happens? It goes away. Because the demon is your thought. It's in your head and it's taking up space. It's taking up space, right? To say, am I doing this in my life? Am I shooting myself in the foot? Am I saying it's possible for other people, but not possible for me? And then a piece of my heart, a piece of my soul dies every single time I do that. Because every time I scroll on social media and I see other people's success and other people doing amazing, and I say, is it possible for me? What I do is I close myself up from receiving. I close myself up from receiving the abundance. I close myself up from creating something new. And then all I do is rewind and keep on pretending it's another day, the same day. But guess what? It's not pretense, it's actually really happening. Did you ever watch that movie, Groundhog Day? And the guy wakes up every day and it's the same day? Have you ever had days like that and weeks like that where you wake up and it's the same day? The same day happening over and over again. And then you wake up and you look back at your life and you know what you realize? The years have gone by. Months and years have gone by and I'm still looking and seeing the same repetitive day, right? The same repetitive conversation I have with this person in my life. The same repetitive, recurring conversation, recurring life. I wake up and I have the same coffee the same way, and I take the car and I go the same route, right? It's time to do a pattern interrupt. Otherwise, you will just be recreating all the old days become your new present moment, and then your new present moment becomes your new future, which is just a Xerox copy of the old. All your past becomes your future. And you never create anything new, and you keep on being a spectator. You are sitting on the bleachers, you are sitting in the stand watching the game, and everyone else is on the court playing the game. And all you gotta do is what? Get up and change and go down there and say, hey, I'm open, give me the ball, send this over here, right? And you gotta change your energy. You got to get out of this head of the analysis of paralysis, get into your body and feel the energy of the new day dawning, right? You got to feel that energy, change the energy inside of your body so you become a magnet for something brand new, something you've never, ever had before. Something that is scary, outrageous, extraordinary. This is how legacies are made. Because I'm here to tell you, you are running out of time. You are running out of time. Whether we like to admit it or not, time is the only finite thing that is going. Look, that second just went by. And now we're in the second, and now that present moment is now the past. And now we're in the present moment, and now it's in the past. It is speeding by, right? And if it's time for you to say, I'm done with that game, I'm done with that game, then another thing that entrepreneurs do is that you're biting off more than you can chew. Inside of the academy, I noticed that with our clients, the ones that are very, very successful, they follow the system and they do one thing at a time, and then they do that thing well. They do one thing and then they do it well. I just hired a brand new coach. I've been in the program. Yesterday was my second week. So I did 1 week, my second week, and it's one thing. And I do one thing and then I do it very well and I complete it and then I do the next one. Where you are not being successful is when you bite off more than you can chew and you say, I'm going to do this thing and I'm going to create my Facebook group and I'm going to go here and I'm going to find a cure for cancer and I'm going to heal my marriage and I'm going to lose 20 pounds and I'm going to do all of this in the month of August, right? And so none of it's going to work. It's like you being in a farm and you are chasing 2 chickens and 3 chickens and 4 chickens all at the same time. I mean, it might be hard to catch one. Let's admit it, right? But the analogy is if you focus on just one, you probably have a very high chance of getting it. You might be exhausted and thank God the cage is small. But if you focus on 2 or 3 or 4, you're going to get nothing. There's an old saying, a bird in the hand is better than 2 in the bush, right? You have something in your hand, focus on one task and do it well. Do it extremely well and complete it and then go on to the next one. And that way you can see where you are, you have accountability, you have results, you forward your stuff, you hand in your homework, you get it done, you help your clients, you go out there and things start moving. You start getting productive rather than just this life of busyness. You start getting productive. You start loving it. You start feeling accomplished. Your credibility goes up. You can now put a little check, done and dusted, and I did it. Your self-esteem starts building and growing, and you're thinking to yourself, I did it. This is absolutely fantastic, right? You have the sense of accomplishment. You can lie in bed at night and go, I completed this thing. And when you feel great about something and you've accomplished something, guess what happens? You show up differently as a mom, as a sister, as a leader, as a coach, as a mentor, as a guide, as a storyteller, as a consultant, as a woman. You show up differently. Now suddenly there's this different kind of energy inside of you. There's something happening inside of me. I feel a change coming. And I usually can see a change coming if I look at my pictures and I look at my photos and I see something happening on my face before the manifestation actually happens. And it's been happening now for a little while. And I've been practicing, certain types of meditations for the last 2 weeks consecutively, every day, every night. And I do this every once in a while. And there is a change that's imminent in my life. Something big is right here, right here. And all I got to do is take the right next steps, right? I always invest in mentoring because I know I can never, ever do it alone. Nobody can. Nobody can. I have an amazing team around me that I love and adore. My clients are absolutely fantastic. And I keep on investing in mentoring because I look out there and I say, who's walked the path? Who's out there that has done what I want to do? Hey, let's go, pull my checkbook out, pay the money, get inside the program, and then I become laser focused. And I'm a very busy woman. Kids, I've got Tariq still at home. I got another one going into the last year of high school. I got things happening with my siblings. I run 2 companies, the coaching side, the publishing side. I've got coaches. I take care of myself. I look after myself. You know, I walk every day. I exercise. I eat well. And then I decide, you know what? I'm going to hire another coach and I'm going to get into another program and I'm going to up level. And it's so exciting to create new things and create new goals and hairy, audacious goals and do scary things in my business that push me out of my comfort zone, that push me and stretch me. It is exciting for me because you know what? Here's what I know. We're all going down this one track and we're all going to get old. And you can either be old and ravishing and awesome, or you can be old and crippled and cranky. But we're all going to get old. We're all going that way, right? Or I can work hard right now so I have the money and the means and the lifestyle when I get old. Now, I am totally counting on the fact that my kids will take care of me. I am totally counting on the fact that they're going to pay all my bills and feed my luxurious lifestyle. I am totally counting on that. However, if they don't, I got my own money. I got my own life. I got my own place. And if they pay for everything, guess what's going to happen with all of my money? They can have it all. They can have it all, right? Give it to charity. Share with this because that's how I raised them. Give the money away that we make. Just give and give and give because we are God's accountants and we just want to share. Share the money. Out there are always people who need something, and I consider it to be an honor and a privilege to share and give, right? Because that's my game. I want to play that game, and I want to show my kids what's possible. What's possible, okay? Another really big thing that entrepreneurs do inside of their coaching and their businesses is that they do not master your soft skills, right? You don't master your soft skills. So you actually think that you're amazing on the phone doing sales calls, but you aren't. You actually suck. And then you don't practice. And then you think if you're going to do 5 or 6 or 7 phone calls, you're going to be an expert. But what if I told you you needed to do 100 or 200 or 500? Or maybe you need to learn how to use Google Sheets. Or maybe you need to learn how to use SurveyMonkey or Woofu or Calendly or Acuity. Maybe you need to learn how to use Kajabi. There are soft skills that you need to learn. Or maybe your soft skills are connected to communication. How to be on camera. How to convert on camera. What about the lighting around your camera? There are things that you want to learn that you are missing out on because you're not spending the time to perfect those soft skills, right? Learning is for every day, all the time. And so write down a list and say, what am I missing in my repertoire? What am I missing in my toolbox that other successful people are doing? Okay, nobody was born smart and intelligent. Nobody. And we all learn these skills as we go along. And guess what? In your business, there are some skills that you must learn. And do a self-audit. Ask people that you trust, that are around you, that will actually tell you the truth. And say, hey, have you watched my video? Have you seen my post? Have you seen my me on camera? Have you seen me here? Can you check this for me? What do you think? Am I doing a good job? Do you think I can, where are the areas I must improve on because I'm so committed to my own growth? I'm so committed. I won't be insulted if you tell me because I want to go and find where I can learn this skill. Do I need to learn social media, LinkedIn, how to do a post, how to do Facebook ads? Do I need to learn how to do video? Do I need to learn how to do a sales call? Do I need to learn how to speak on camera, relaxed and comfortable? right? What is the skill that I am missing that is so needed for my growth in my business? Me as a human being, me as a coach, me as a leader, right? What is missing in your repertoire of your soft skills and what must be added in there? Okay, some are tangible, some are intangible, some are technical, some are not, right? It could be your attitude. Maybe it's motivation. Maybe it's delegation. Maybe it's teamwork, networking, right? Decision making. There's so many aspects of your world in your business. Really look and see what is missing for me. Another aspect a lot of entrepreneurs and coaches do is you are trying to be everything to everybody all the time, right? I know I used to do that, right? When I was a new business, I was like quick to chase the money. Oh my God, there's the money. I can do this. I can help this person. I can help this person. And so what do we trade? We trade our authenticity for a buck. And once again, that's connected to vision because we're not playing the long game. We're not playing like we have a 100-year plan, a 50-year plan, a 25-year plan. And in your early part of your business, your plan is let's get the buck. Let's get the dollar. Who's going to sign up for this thing? Right? Who's going to sign up? But in the and the downfall of that is that you trying to be everything to everyone. And guess what? You're nothing to nobody. Nobody wants to work with you because they actually don't know what you do, right? Somebody comes and says, I want to lose a little bit of weight. Yeah, I'm the coach for you. And I speak to people, what do you do as a coach? I help everybody. I'm a coach for everyone. Really? Somebody's got a problem with their marriage and they want, oh, I can help you with that. Somebody wants to redecorate their house and feng shui it. Oh, I can help you with that. They want to learn to communicate with their children. Oh, I can help you with that. I want to build my business. Oh, I can help you with that. Okay. It is impossible to grow a business without figuring out who your niche is. Who do you serve? Who are those people you love working with? You can relate to them. They're amazing. They energize you. You want to have lunch with them. You want to go to the spa with them. You want to connect with them. They're amazing human beings. And when you talk to them, you feel awakened, right? These are the women, or maybe you work with families, maybe you work with men, maybe you work with couples. Who are those people that light you up? You can so relate to them. And when you work with them, everything just becomes magical for you. You get happy. You feel enlightened and awakened. And you're just like, I could talk to you all day because it just causes me so much joy and happiness. Figure that out. Go find your niche, identify them, and then demonstrate that you are the expert. You are the authority and you can solve their problem. Once you do that, let me tell you, money will show up. Money is the byproduct of you serving and you giving and you being the leader they're looking for. When you solve someone's problem and you can show them that you understand what they're going through better than they can articulate it, they want to work with you. Okay, that's what happens in our business. People listen to us and they're like, wow, when you were speaking, I really felt it. How can you help me? And inside of our business, we don't invite everyone to join us. We've had a whole bunch of conversations with so many women in the last 2-3 weeks. It's very seldom that I'll actually tell someone, make them an offer to join Million Stars Academy because you must be a good fit. And we are very protective over our community. And if you're a good fit and you are an amazing person and you're fun and you're teachable and coachable and you don't whine and you take full responsibility and you're willing to do the work, we'll make that offer. We'll make that offer and we'll say, hey, would you like to join the academy? But if you don't have the qualities we're looking for, and that's what I'll teach you how to do. How do you find the right clients who love working with you, who will pay you your premium prices and do the work? They're coachable, they're teachable, they show up, and they are absolutely fabulous, right? Isn't that what you want, right? You want to surround yourself with these amazing, amazing, incredible people around you that you wake up every day incredibly grateful to say, wow, I get to live this life. I get to be this person. And I've got one bonus one that I wanted to share with you that I wrote down on my page here. And before I get to the bonus one, I want to tell you that you have a choice. You have a choice. You've heard some of the things I've shared with you. And if you can resonate with it and you can identify and you can say, wow, I can relate to this. I want to create a new future. I want a bigger vision. I want to open myself up to receiving, get the clients that I love working with. Book a call with us. Book a call. Go ahead inside of the comments and put down hashtag speak with Fatima, or you can go to speakwithfatima.com. You can book a call, or you can just put down a comment and somebody on my team will absolutely connect with you and sort you out and help you and direct you to the right place. Okay? Because I'll tell you, in the next 48 hours, we've got a few spots open and we want to have a conversation with you to see if you make a good fit. We want to have a conversation with you to see if we can help you get to that, create this brand new future where you step in your possibilities and you step into your potential. Create something extraordinary that you've never created before. That's what's possible right now. That's what's possible. There is absolutely no coincidence that you are watching this video right now, right? And if you're watching it on the replay, hey, there's no coincidence there either. You can speak to Janine, Shyam, Fariha. My team is standing by right now, and you can speak to them. This is an opportunity for you to say, I'm no longer willing to walk away from my dreams. I'm no longer willing to die with my dreams stuck inside of me. I'm no longer willing to settle. I'm no longer willing to play small. I'm no longer willing to just accept life as it is and whatever it throws at me. It's time for me to do something different. It's time for me to create something extraordinary, awesome, beautiful. It's time for me to say, I will not be denied. I will not be denied, right? Whatever that looks like for you, let's see if we can help you. Let's see. And if we make a good fit and you're the kind of person we're looking for, we'll make an offer. But in the meantime, I can promise you this will be one of the best conversations you will ever have, because we'll look at your business, we'll see where you're at, we'll see where you're going, and then we'll brainstorm some really fantastic ideas on your next steps and your next level. Okay? So go ahead and do that. And let's go to the bonus one. The bonus, for me, this is really close to my heart. For the bonus one on why entrepreneurs fail is burnout. Burnout is huge. You don't take care of yourself. You don't drink enough water. You don't sleep on time. You're doing everything for everyone. You don't have a system or a strategy. And you actually think you have to do everything yourself. Okay? It doesn't cost money to ask your kids to do something, your cousin to do something, your neighbor to do something. To get an intern from a local high school or a local university, they need the experience. It doesn't cost anything. However, some of you have this incredible thought. And the thought is, okay, tell me if you can relate to this. If it's going to be done perfectly, it's got to be done by me. Okay? If it's got to be done perfectly, if it's got to be done right, it's got to be done by me. Nobody else can do it like I can. Nobody else can do it. Okay? If I don't do it, it's going to go down the hill into the creek. Everything is going to be lost. I'm going to lose everything because nobody knows anything. Right? And that is just absolutely crazy. Right? Absolutely crazy. So burnout is real. Burnout is real. It happens to all of us. I was actually in the hospital diagnosed with adrenal burnout because I did all of these crazy things. And I look at my business now. I have the best clients in the world. I have the best team in the world. We're making more money than we ever made. And I have no burnout. I'm more relaxed. I sleep like a teenager. Okay? And it is beautiful. It is so, so beautiful. And so it's time to stop creating a recurring life where it's Groundhog Day every single day. It's time for you to say, you know what? I got to do something different. Yeah, and it will be the best conversation of your life. Let's figure out what you're doing and what you're not doing. No judgment, just a smart person that is walk the path, willing to say, I'll have a conversation with you. I'm willing to spend a few minutes and have a conversation with you and say, you know what? Let's talk. Let's talk and see what's available. Let me show you what other people are doing. Let me show you how fun this can be. Let me show you how you can fall back in love with your business. You can make more money without the burnout. Oh my God, what a concept, right? Make more money without the burnout? Is that even possible, or is that an oxymoron? Wow, how is that possible? Because I'm telling you, hard work doesn't get you anywhere. Not if you don't have a strategy and you don't have a guide. You can work hard and dig a hole and you're going down the wrong place, right? Guess what? You're going to end up failing. You're going to end up burning out. Go to speakwithfatima.com and go and sign up for a conversation. Let's see if you make a good fit. Let's have this conversation. Let's talk about this conversation. Let's see what's working and what's not working. Let's see if you're ready to create a brand new future, make more money than ever before without the burnout. Do you know what was my most favorite thing to do this year? My most favorite thing to do this year. Can you guess? I'm going to give you a couple of seconds and you can guess. And it's not a vacation, and it's not buying a new car, and it's not buying a new house, and it's not buying a new wardrobe. What do you think was one of my favorite things that I did this year? One of my favorite things. Let me see. Let me see if the comments are coming through. Okay. I've got speakwithfatima.com on the screen here. Janine put it on here, our director of marketing. So that way you have the link and you can see the link and you can go and book your call. So one of my favorite things that I did this year. Okay. Come on. Where are all the comments here? One of my favorite things, MSA says, Sadia, Million Stars Academy. Anissa says, spending more quality time with your kids. I like all of those things, but it wasn't my ultimate favorite. No. I like those things too. Those things are top of my list, but it's not number one. Okay? Let me share with you what my number one most favorite thing was this year. Another prayer of mine was answered. And the prayer was that I wanted to give more money to charity than I had ever made in the other years. Think about that. Think about that, right? So you've got relax and do nothing, taking care of yourself, spend time with yourself. No, it was writing a check to charitable organizations and people underprivileged. More money I got to give away and be God's accountant than I made previously. Okay. And so that's my legacy. And the people that I attract, my people, my tribe, are those people. They want to be rich, happy, spiritual, kind. They want to sprinkle blessings everywhere. And if you want to buy a Lamborghini, go for it. And if you want to buy yourself a house and your mother a house and your auntie a house and your grandmother a house and your cousins a house, go for it. And you want to take everybody for Hajj and Umrah, and you want to take everybody for vacations, go for it. You want to take everybody on cruise ships, go for it. Okay, you want to go and buy Bitcoin for everyone, go for it. You want to put everybody in your community through school and scholarships and university, go for it. You spend your money how you want to spend your money, and I will send more blessings and prayers to you. But you must make the money. You must put your dreams first. You must create a new future, because being poor doesn't feed hungry children. Being poor doesn't take people on Hajj. Being poor doesn't help you to buy a house for your mom. Being poor doesn't help someone who needs surgery, an operation. Being poor doesn't help you put someone through university or help someone become a doctor so they can keep on sprinkling the world with goodness. You got to get serious. You got to get serious with yourself and understand the implications of that. You see, being born poor is not your fault. If you were born in a poor family or a middle class with a middle class mindset, that's not your fault. But if you stay poor and you fight for your limits and you don't do something different and you don't go and make a phone call or ask someone for help, that's your fault. That's your responsibility. If you just accept the mediocre life, that's your responsibility. If you just say, well, guess what? This is the way that God had written it for me, that's your fault. If you didn't go on every website, make every single phone call, open every door, call everyone, unturn every rock, that's your responsibility. Okay? Money changes the world by you helping another human being. And when good women, good soulful spiritual women have money and become rich, the world becomes a better place. Because I know what you're going to do with your money. You're going to help someone else. You are absolutely going to help someone else. I know that 100%, because that's what I see Million Stars coaches doing. Okay, so you have a choice right now. You want to make more money without the burnout and help as many people as possible to create that legacy for yourself. Go book that call. Go book that call. Or you can get off the call, you can go back to your own life, and you can just do whatever you're doing. You actually have a choice right now. There's a fork in the road. You can go back in your life, you can get off this call, and you can say, well, you know what? I can just go do me. Whatever I was doing, I'll figure it out on my own. You're not going to do that, because you need a mentor. You need a guide. If you want to go climb Mount Everest and it's your first time, you need a guide. You need someone to show you the ropes. Don't go here. Don't go here. Don't, come here. Let's do this. Let's figure out your oxygen. Let's figure out your food. Building a business is the same way. Saving a marriage is the same way, right? Losing weight, getting healthy, raising kids, You need that. There are multiple recipes and you figure out the one that works and you find the guide who's walked the path. And then you're like, okay, I'm going to hitch my fishing pole onto this wagon for 1 year or 2 years. And then guess what? We'll figure it out. We'll see how it goes. Okay? So book the call. I'm excited to speak with you. When you get to speakwithfatima.com, guess what's going to happen? It's going to give you a time where you can choose a time. And then once you choose the date and time, guess what it's going to give you? There's going to be a little application. There's going to be a few questions. It might take you about 5 minutes to fill it out. And then you fill it out because we get a little bit insight in your life. And remember, nothing is going to be sold on the call. If we find you are a good fit, we might make an offer. But it's going to be a very insightful call where we get to brainstorm together. Brainstorm together, set aside some time. This is going to be one of the best calls you've ever had in your whole life. Okay? So that's what I've got for you. And if you like this conversation and this made a difference for you, share the video with someone you know. Share the video with another woman out there who could use this information, who wants to up-level herself, change her life, create a brand new extraordinary future. Okay? I love you. Be awesome. Have a fabulous, fabulous week, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now.